One of the most important questions to ask yourself if you are looking to address a health issue or if you are looking to just make a change in your life is to reflect on your relationship with food. Food is one of the most powerful parts of our lives. It's something that we have to do to stay alive, and it is so integral to who we are. Our relationship with food really reflects not only what's going on externally in our lives, but what's going on internally. Once you are able to become aware of that, you are really empowering yourself to make big changes, not just in your diet, but in every aspect of your life. When we are mistreating our bodies with food, eating things that are not healthy and that are encouraging disease, it's usually a sign that we are mistreating ourselves in other places in our lives. So becoming aware of this is really essential to making changes. Food can take many different roles in our lives. For some, it's a filler, literally filling up spaces, filling up voids, and covering up emotions. In other cases, it's a mechanism of control when we feel like we have lost control of other things in our lives, or it can be a source of perceived love when there is a lack of love in other places in our lives. So when you're ready to address your relationship with food, there are a few key things that should happen. The very first and most essential is to become aware. Notice without judgment when you are using food as a tool to avoid, to cover up, to fill, or to control. Once you're aware of these moments, it's really important to reflect on them without judgment and with a sense of forgiveness and love for yourself, because we cannot be putting down or judging or anything negative in order for change to happen. We have to just notice and be aware. The second most important part is to set an intention. Intentions are incredibly powerful because it is the seed that really allows everything that we're hoping for to grow. So set an intention to love yourself, use food as a source of nourishment for your body, not as a source of any emotional filler or any kind of avoidance or hesitation. The next part is to understand what food is and what role it serves in our lives. In this day and age, it's really easy to be eating food that is not real food. Most often, our food comes in packages, it's preserved, it lasts for weeks on end on a shelf, it's full of chemicals and foreign things that our body just does not recognize. And this is a part of what is harming our relationship with food, because we're no longer seeing food as a source of nourishment. We're really just seeing food as a source of excitement and happiness and pleasure, because it is literally engineered to make you want more. Once you've set the intention to use food as a source of nourishment, you have to understand that in today's world, a lot of the food that we eat is not there to nourish you. It's there to make you want more, and it's hyper palatable. It's something that your body becomes addicted to because people have worked really hard to make it taste better than anything that you could pull out of the ground. One thing that most people express in one form or another is that they're afraid to let go of those foods that they love so much, because basically they don't want to go through withdrawal. It's something that they, in one form or another, are essentially addicted to, and it's such a positive part in their life in that moment that it seems like such a hardship to let go of. The beauty of the body is it is adaptive and it knows what it wants. Once you break the cycle of giving it foods that it thinks it likes, and instead you give it food that actually nourishes your body understands this and will begin to change. So if you've ever heard stories of people who have made health transformations and suddenly cannot imagine eating a Snickers bar or whatever it is, it's because the reward system, the dopamine system in their brains, has literally changed to want different types of food. So your taste buds, your sense of smell, everything going on in your body that makes you want a certain type of food adapts to what you're eating. And you'll suddenly find that you are craving those salads and smoothies and things that are nourishing your body. And the beauty of this entire thing is once you are addressing your relationship with food, you're really addressing so many other things in your life. Not only are you more aware of what food you're eating and if it's real food, but you're also aware of where your food is coming from, what ripple effects that has elsewhere. And it helps you to identify where in your life you have some voids or some things that you really need to face. And because now you're feeling better, because you're making these health changes and you truly are just more vibrantly living, you are more able to address those relationships in your lives, or let go of things that are no longer serving you, or clean your house, or whatever it is. Those things that hold us back and are just kind of that fog over our heads every day, we can lift those, and usually it starts with our food. You have to address your relationship with your food first. It really is the floodgate for many other things in our lives. So remember, all it starts with is you noticing, becoming aware without judgment and with some self-love, a little bit of forgiveness, what you are doing and what you can change. And once you set that intention, once you understand what real food is, the rest will take care of itself.